hello there, YouTube, and welcome to Tuesday, the 5th of April. Get up this morning, and this is what you see. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful weather. Temperature isn't very warm, but that's all right. Look at everything blooming. It's just popping. I think somebody said almost 80 degrees on Thursday. What in the world? So, but it does this every year. You get these little weird springtime storms, then summer hits, and now you're crying about the heat. All right, let's get this Tuesday going. Where'd all our gas go? Wasn't that last night we just topped this thing off? Oh no. Uh-oh. I might have to roll some camera. They left us a note. Thanks for the high test. Had a great night. The Wagon. You crazy old gal. Did you go out and play and burn all the gas? Did you like that? Juiced you up last night?
She's a wild thing.
All her gas is gone. She went out and played in all the storming.
She goes, that's what I'm for.
You crazy old mutt wagon. Well, we definitely got the flooding action thing going on again. Just like yesterday. Something had to break with all that. Look at that, how beautiful it is right now, though. Ooh-wee. Holy moly, mama. Other than looking off to the west and some crazy storm that kind of chases up. Oh, there's a little one right there. It was beautiful. Sunshiny, beautiful.
I'll take that instead of the downpour.
Yeah, that was a pretty crazy night.
It was. It was loud.
Yeah, it was. All right, Mama. Well, have yourself a wonderful Tuesday.
You too.
And I'll see you throughout the day.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. See you. Bye.
I love you.
Bye.
Bye.
This is that R1200 RT that had a dent front wheel. I showed you guys that. Oh, let me show you something here too. This is, I don't know if I can put this in the camera in a way that you can see that wheel where the bead of the tire rides is depressed. It's pushed in. At high speeds, that tire, like 55, 60, the centrifugal force can pull the bead of that tire off of that rim, and you will absolutely instantaneously lose tire pressure. But had it happened to several customers, I'd done it to myself. But let me show you something else here. Hold on. So BMW and BRP alike, Honda's real good with this too. They come with micro encapsulated thread lock. Whenever you replace these bolts, you always use new ones. Do not, I mean, in an emergency, you can put your own thread locker on there, but don't do it. So here's why you don't do it, because most people don't know how to do it. This wheel's been replaced once before. Number one, it's missing the tag that says the wheel, where the wheel sensor's at. That one right there. That's like $14 for that little sticker. It's $33 if you have a black wheel. Don't know why. But anyway, that's grossly too much LocTite. And it's in the wrong spot. I mean, hugely in the wrong spot. So when I was taking these discs off, you can see how it's caked up. It was trying to lift one side up. The thread locker was in there way too much quantity, number one. But it was so stuck in there, it was trying to warp the disc. So it took me a while to get this disc off of this thing on both sides. That's the old disc on the new wheel using new bolts at the moment. But let me just give you a little lesson. I see this all the time on people working on stuff on YouTube and whatnot. They don't know how to put the LocTite on. Number one, you don't have to soak it. It takes just a tiny bit. Number one, the bolts ain't coming out anyway. Even if you don't use thread lock, put it at the right torque. But if they want it on there, you need to have it on there. So if you're putting thread locker on a bolt, number one, you don't need it at the tip, and you don't need it up here at the base. You go just inside the threads, and see if I can do this on camera without making a mess. My bottle's starting to get empty, so it's getting funky. So just a little dab at the end of the bolt. Now, if you're gonna push this, you don't need that piece, but if you're gonna push this thing through a tight hole like that, take your finger and flatten the LocTite so that you don't scoop the LocTite off all over whatever you're putting it in. So the reason I had to take the tire, he's replacing the tire too, I had to take the tire off because I need to get to the wheel sensor. So I'm taking this wheel sensor off, and I mean, it is stuck. It's a collared bolt that goes through a nice precision hole just like that. Well, I mean, I'm holding, all of a sudden crack. I'm like, great, I just killed a $200 or $300 wheel sensor. Nope, it was the LocTite breaking free. I pulled out the BMW tester to make sure I didn't kill it. So BMW's got a TPMS, or RDC, BMW calls it, and you can activate it, and it's working. And it's reading the atmospheric pressure in this room. It's 0.04 bars. So it'll read pressure just sitting there. But it's alive. The crack sound was the LocTite that looked a lot like that one bolt I was showing you that was really bad. Yeah, it looked like that on that bolt, on something that doesn't even need LocTite. So study stuff a little bit before you do it. See how the LocTite is on there? It's not at the tip, and it's not at the top. That's how you apply LocTite, and a little bit of it. You don't have to go buck Wiley. That has a lot of strength. You just, it works like the medium stuff. It's only, some of them, the cheaper ones, become like that. It's kind of like super glue when they're done. But a lot of them have like a little bit of a tackiness to them. All you're doing is just keeping it from backing out. That's it. Not even necessary on that TPMS. And you'll see the bolts for the ABS wheel, no LocTite. And when you look at BMW, it doesn't tell you need to replace it. So just like that disc, now I got to come through and clean all these holes out to make sure none of that's there, because the disc needs to lay against the wheel perfectly. Anything, I mean, a layer of dust is enough to make that disc appear to be warped. These are floating bushings. Look at that, where the LocTite's falling out of the holes. See, it's a bushing, it's a floater. If I can get the thing to focus. It's a floating bushing. If you ever grab these wheels, if you ever hear a lot of clicking in your disc, grab your disc and rock them back and forth and see if you hear a lot of clicking going on, and watch. Your bushings will probably wore out. And the only way to deal with that is to replace your rotor. Some of them are replaceable. The bushings are. All right, there's your tech tip of the day. Don't ride with a dent in your wheel if you don't have tubes in it, and be careful with your LocTite. Check it out, nice shiny new wheel and tire. So they laid concrete down for the electric fence motor stuff, so gotta find a way through. Thanks, Adam. Is there a way to get out over here? I see him driving around over there. Maybe I can catch him with the gate open. Is there a way out from up here?
Yeah, right through there.
Is the gate open?
Yeah, it should still be open.
Cool. Ooh, it's starting to sprinkle on me. I could absolutely get soaked. Oh, that was a good gust of wind too. That feels good. I might want to suggest a brake flush on this thing. The front brakes feel kind of soft. hydraulically soft. Just a quick ride. Be careful with that front tire too. She's all who the heck done that? I noticed that when I was pushing that thing over too. Somebody kicked that back. They were probably trying to get a bike around it and didn't wanna bump anything. Just make a quick little route here, because it definitely looks like it's gonna dump on me, doesn't it? I ain't wearing nothing waterproof. Alright, what you doing here, Honda? Can I sneak past you? Yeah, maybe, almost, sorta. Oh no. You ever notice nobody pays attention to their six, do they? I never seen a look. Their mirrors aren't even set. Now you can see his face. He didn't have the mirror set up for himself. That's crazy. Imagine driving your car and your mirrors not being set up. Yeah, buddy, that was a good push there a while ago. New driver, new to a stick shift, maybe. They even make the. Thought I had it, but I didn't. They even make the Accords in a stick anymore? In an Emmanuel? My boy's not in here today. I don't know what services do on it. I just seen the light, and I have a soft light down there. It's just telling me it's getting close. This, I don't know. You gotta hook them up to computers to sort all that out. Pokey's out here getting people. Somebody done did something wrong. Oops, I didn't put my feet down. I could get in trouble. This RT's been in here before. I think he's one that doesn't like his windshield washed. I'm not gonna wash it. There was one I had to wash because it was dangerous to ride. Look at all the little fir twigs and stuff laying around. At least they just got pine cones and the little chunks of leaves. We had full-fledged, the size of a small tree, limbs laying on the highways up north. Crazy weather. I mean, we usually get some bizarre stuff in the fall, I mean the spring, but really strange this year. Why not? The whole world's going crazy on us. Might as well throw the weather in there with it, huh? Did you see me? Yep, he sees me. So his bags are sitting downstairs. I'll pop those on and park him in a safe place off to the side and go on from there. Go on about his happy life. It's wild. I haven't spent much time on the top side here in quite a while, have we? It's still here. It's a good thing because I show up to work every day. Old Beamer, old Beamer. Old Ben's out here building boats. These old RTs, man. Don't forget, you're riding on the same chassis, essentially, as a GS and a GSA, so don't be afraid to take it a little off-road. Street tires on this thing ain't a whole lot better than the dual sports they put on the daggum motorcycles. Or on the adventure bikes. They say they're, you know, well, I don't know what they are. 80/20s, whatever. Them things just as well be street bike tires, if you ask me. Getting anything soupy. Anyway, I'll throw bags on it and tuck it over there in the corner. That'll be it. She smells good too. Why do they always smell so good? I got my eye on you. Don't be staring back at me now. That's one expensive little box right there. It don't weigh nothing. That's new Vance & Hines Fuel Pack 4 that fits the 21 and 22 Harleys. That's for the flirty. Yes, I know it voids the powertrain warranty. Don't care. No more of the old Deutsch connectors. This is exactly the same connector that Honda and Kawasaki and probably some of the other ones use. That makes them happy, really happy. Oh dang, hit the old tractor supply. Look how nice it is out here. And look what a horrifying eyesore that thing's gonna be. Man, that thing's gonna be huge. Look at the beams and stuff. What are they planning on storing inside there? Kelly's just grabbing a thing for a horse food there. My back's killing me. I was an idiot and changed that front tire on that BMW. Now I'm paying for it. Something about them tire machines. The front tires are skinny and they're easy. I thought, I'll just knock the thing out. I'm not going to bug anybody. Yep, paying for it. Well, hello there, YouTube. Yesterday in the goodbye, I get to that clip. I go, Kelly, were you mad? We went out there to goodbye. And she goes, no, why? I said, you just had this scowl on your face. I said, I do something to make you mad? And she goes, no, I don't even know what you're talking about.
I was thinking about the wind and the cold.
Yeah, she goes, I think I was irritated at the cold.
Yeah, I wasn't mad.
I don't think anybody commented or anything on it, but it shocked
me. If you
me.
were thinking it, I was not mad.
Yeah, crazy. It's beautiful out here now. As we were saying when we left, it had no choice. I don't think there's anything left to come out of the sky.
No, I think it rained itself out.
Man, that was crazy. But one of these days it's supposed to be close to 80, isn't it? Isn't it Thursday?
Yeah, Thursday.
Like 78 or something?
Yeah, and then back to rain.
Yeah, we'll be crying. Oh my God, it's so hot.
It's so hot, I can't stand it.
Yeah, we're never happy.
No, we like to complain.
Actually, we're happy. Just
fun
to complain about. Especially around motorcycle people all the time. Yeah, it's raining. I was going to go.
Weather related.
Yeah. But anyway, I'm going to go out there and hook up because I'm sure that FP4 will probably have updates and everything else. And I'll do a quick stock flash and I'll piddle around with that for a little bit. And I'll show you guys, if it's supposed to be a wet weekend, we'll talk about that over the weekend. How about that?
There we go.
But anyway, on that, we're going to bail.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give her a thumbs up. And you guys have a wonderful Wednesday or Thursday.
Heck yeah. Appreciate you guys watching.
Yes.
We'll see you tomorrow.
See you in the morning.
Bye-bye now.
Bye.